Listen up.
I wouldn't want it any other way. You want to be the guys that everybody's going for because you're gonna get the best shot from everybody, and that's gonna make you great in the end. And so I think the guys understand that. We know that we're gonna get a great game every single week, and we have to come prepared to battle every single week, and that makes us better in the end.
Okay, Tim, I got an interesting one for you. Who would you rather have, Mahomes or Henry?
Can I get both of them? But right now, if I have the person that is dominating the most at their position compared to the rest of the NFL is Derrick Henry. So I would pick Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry, what he is doing right now is different than any other running back. And yes, there's a difference between running backs and quarterbacks are more valuable. But who is dominating at their position the most, maybe the most in the NFL, is Derrick Henry. What he did last week was ridiculous. And by the way, he's also going to get better throughout the year. That doesn't happen for most running backs. Almost 800 yards, 10 tuds. Everybody knows he's getting the ball, and he still runs over people. So I'm going to go with Derrick Henry.
Listen,
also
man,
to make Stephen A. little bit upset.
I mean, that's it. But listen, I'm not upset because I'm going to tell you why, Tim Tebow. Even though I completely disagree with you, you're wrong about that. Of course, it's Patrick Mahomes. I will say this to you. Molly, you didn't pick up on this.
What?
Tim Tebow said, right now. If I had to pick right now, based on what we're seeing right now,
yeah.
You know what that means, Molly? That means he's watching First Take, and he notices, and he says, it's fluid. It's fluid. I mean, we talking about right now, not necessarily 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month from now.
For sure.
Right now. That's what he's talking about. See, it's fluid.
Yeah.
So I'm not the only one that believes in things being fluid. Tim Tebow believes in that as well.
Things can change. I agree with that. Always.
There we go. Having said all of that, come on, bro. This is Patrick Mahomes we talking about here. This is Patrick Mahomes, all right? I mean, we ain't just talking about some dude that's got skills. We're talking about a champion. We're talking about a reigning two-time AFC champion. We're talking about a guy who's considered to be struggling right now. And what does he have, like 16 touchdowns and 6 interceptions? I mean, the brother is something special, and
No doubt.
understand that. So what happens is he's got an awful defense thus far, okay? And as a result of having that awful defense, he's engaged in some hero ball, trying to come to the rescue and do a little bit something extra because he feels compelled to do so because he can't rely on his defense to stop anybody. That's all that's going on with Patrick Mahomes. Things will get even better, and we know that. And you know you're going to take a quarterback of his magnitude. As great as Derrick Henry is over
If I was
running back.
taking any player in the draft right now, if you could pick anybody, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes over everybody else in the NFL. But if you're just talking about this weekend, which we need to put things in context, Stephen A., this weekend, I think Derrick Henry is going to have a big one.
Yeah, that's because what do you think Patrick Mahomes is going to do against the Titans defense?
Okay, hold
What do you think
hold up.
Derrick's going to do against Kansas City's defense?
He worked about 180 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, about 180.
That's pretty good.
They're both going to ball. Let's go to Mr. and Mr. It's fluid. So the Titans are 4-2. The Chiefs are 3-3. I'll start with you, Tim. Which team do you trust more right now?
I trust Kansas City more. I trust Kansas City more because I think when they can shore up a few things on their defense, to Stephen A's point, you have Patrick Mahomes, you have Tyreek Hill, you have Andy Reid, you have an offense that for years no one has truly figured out. Yes, they've been slowed down at times here or there, and the Bucs did in the Super Bowl, but for the most part, no one has figured Andy Reid out. No one has been able to consistently stop him. So I trust Andy Reid with Patrick Mahomes and those playmakers because I think they'll figure out just enough by the end of the year on defense to still make a run at it.
There's no disagreement here with that. We agree there about Kansas City. What I think is important to be said, however, and Molly, to your credit, you brought this up, and I'm not interested in giving you too much credit these days because I think she's been totally cruel to me, Tim Tebow. I think she's been totally cruel to me. She's been ganging up with everybody on me constantly.
That is not true. She always has your back, man. What are you talking about?
Time out. Tim, 6 years I've lasted in this seat. 6 years with
Lasted. You prospered, okay?
No,
you
prospered.
okay?
Prospered.
That's right.
But I'm saying it takes a special woman.
Yes,
and I
it does.
don't like to compliment myself. I don't like to compliment myself, but it does.
See what she's doing, Tim? Who said she wasn't special? Who said what she wasn't special? I call Molly special all the time. All I'm trying to say is that she gangs up on me, even though she did give me a beautiful facial for my birthday. You see how good I look? That's because of Molly. Molly got me a beautiful facial. So she deserves credit for that.
Listen, Stephen A.,
yes,
you know people that really care about you have to share the truth and love, and she does a great job, you know? Not everybody always tells you the truth, but Molly has to a little bit because she truly cares about you, okay?
You know, you are sickening, man. You really are. Oh, my Lord.
We see eye to eye here.
Let me say this real quick about the Tennessee Titans. Thank you. Vrabel. I like Vrabel. I really do.
No doubt.
But his background is defense. Why has this Titans defense been struggling so much, especially against the pass? They're like 24th against the pass. Let me tell you something. You got to fix that. Vrabel, to me, I just like him. I think he knows what he's doing, but it's just that this year with this defense, they got to be better. And I think Patrick Mahomes is going to eat him up, son. He's going to eat him up this weekend. He's going to eat him up.
All right, we shall see. We'll be talking about it on Monday, guys. Still to come, all eyes are on the quarterback head coach duo in Dallas this season. Can they reach the Super Bowl, or do the Cowboys have